today's headlines. The regular meeting to assess the socio-economic development situation in September and the first 9 months of 2023. The project of pulling underground cable across the Hậu River to supply electricity to Tân Lộc islet of Thốt Nốt urban district. The Ba and Áo Dài Festival with the theme Stir and Charm to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the century-run Cần Thơ City and the 93rd anniversary of the traditional Vietnamese Women's Day. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News today. On October 3rd morning, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường chaired the regular meeting to assess the socio-economic development situation in September and the first 9 months of 2023.
According to the report, in the first 9 months of the year, GRDP in the city was estimated to increase by 4.71% over the same period. In terms of economic structure, agriculture, forestry and fishery accounted for 9.65%, industry and construction 30.64%, service sector 53.03%. Total retail sales of goods and services were estimated at 86,598 billion Vietnam đồng, up 12.71% over the same period. Export turnover of goods and services collected in foreign currency was estimated at $1,632 million, reaching 77% of the plan. Total state budget revenue was 10,639 billion Vietnam đồng, reaching 66.14% of the estimate allocated by the center and 58.94% of the allocated by People's Council. Although positive results have been achieved, according to the city's leaders in functional sectors, some important areas such as GRDP growth, disbursement of public investment capital, and state budget revenue have not reached the plan and schedule. Therefore, from now until the end of the year, it is necessary to have more drastic and effective solutions in directing, administering, as well as implementing socio-economic tasks in the area.
On October 2nd afternoon, State and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiễu visited agricultural production facilities in Ô urban districts.
The delegation visited Thời Cooperative Thời Ward, which specializes in drought farming on an area of about 16 hectares with 20 members. It is estimated that each hectare gives about 350 to 500 tons. Also, in Thời Thành Agricultural Cooperative has 37 households cultivating 30 hectares, mainly ruby guava. The delegation also went to Hoàng One business household in Thời Hòa Ward, specializing in raising eels and many types of fish in an area of 1 hectare. The facility produces about 4 tons of food eels, 100,000 breeding eels, and 2 tons of fish per year. On this occasion, the delegation went to Linh Hương Confectionery Factory that produces several tens of tons of confectionery of all kinds per year, sold to the national market and exported to Cambodia.
On October 3rd morning, Cần Thơ City's National Assembly delegation, including Deputy Chief Đào Chí Nghĩa, Director of Cần Thơ City Public Security Nguyễn Văn Thuận, contacted voters in Giai Xuân and Mỹ Khánh communes of Phong Điền suburban districts. National Assembly deputies reported a tentative summary of the contents and agenda of the 6th session of the 15th National Assembly and activities of the city's National Assembly delegation. Voters of the 2 communes proposed the government, ministries and central agencies pay attention to synchronous investment in transport infrastructure investment projects in the city to promote the efficiency of the works, continue to have effective solutions in the prevention and response to climate change to limit waterlogging and landslides. In addition, voters asked central ministries and branches to invest in power generation waste treatment plants to limit environmental pollution and at the same time strictly handle cases of inflated and false advertising on social networks to ensure the rights and interests of consumers. The deputies acknowledge voters' comments and provides to forward them to the authorities for consideration and resolution. According to the General Statistics Office, in 9 months of 2023, 16,300 businesses were newly established and 48,900 businesses resumed operation. Thus, on average, every month, there are 18,400 newly established and resuming businesses.
In Cần Thơ City, 67 enterprises of all types were newly granted business registration in September, with a total registered capital of about 636 billion Vietnam dong. Generally, since the beginning of the year, Cần Thơ City has granted new business registrations to nearly 1,220 enterprises, with a total registered capital of over 9 trillion Vietnam dongs.
Total retail sales of consumer goods and services of Cần Thơ City in September 2023 are estimated at nearly 9,930 billion Vietnam dong, up 2.26% compared to August, and up more than 16% over the same period last year. In September, the region extended holiday period and a Mid-Autumn Festival, so the demand for eating and consuming cakes, sweets, children's toys, especially mooncakes, increases. Retail sales of consumer goods and services remained steadily increasing over the same period. It's estimated that in the third quarter of 2023, total retail sales of consumer goods and services will reach nearly 29,200 billion Vietnam dong, up 2.57% compared to the previous quarter. The project of pulling underground cable across the Hậu River to supply electricity to Tân Lộc islet of Thốt Nốt over the street were carried out by the construction unit in the morning of October 2nd. This project has a design capacity of about 30 MW with a length of 440 meters. In package number 2 of the project of renovating, upgrading, and developing the medium and low voltage power grids in districts of Cần Thơ City with a total investment of more than 114 billion Vietnam dong. The project is invested by the Southern Power Project Management Board. Cần Thơ City Power Company provides consultancy and supervision. This is the second electric towing project to cross the river in Cần Thơ with an estimated construction time of 7 days. When the project is completed, it will improve the reliability of electricity supply. People of Tân Lộc Islet will be provided with stable and safe electricity to solve daily life and expand production and tourism development. On the morning and late afternoon on October 2nd, in Cần Thơ City, the high tide peak on the Hậu River was 2.13 meters, exceeding alarm level number 3 by 13 centimeters.
In some areas affected by high tides, the water flooded more than half a meter, making it difficult for people to travel. Some roads are quite deeply flooded, such as Cách mạng tháng 8, Soviet Nghệ Tĩnh, Mậu Thân. Meanwhile, previous hotspots such as Nguyễn Văn Cử Street, Ninh Kiều District, IC3 intersection, Cái Răng Urban District were not affected because they had been upgraded. Self-defense militias, youth union members were mobilized at deep flood areas to help students go to school and people travel safely.
To celebrate the 20th anniversary of the century-run Cần Thơ City and the 93rd anniversary of the traditional Vietnamese Women's Day, October 20th, the Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City Women's Union will organize the Bà Ba and Áo Dài Festival with the theme Southern Charm in the middle of October. The festival is scheduled to open on October 14, 2023 at Sông Hậu Park in Cái Khế Ward, Ninh Kiều Urban District. The festival has a scale of 4,500 people, including 500 delegates, 500 actors, and operate forks of 3,500 participants who will wear bà ba and áo dài through some downtown routes. Within the framework of the festival, there is also an antique motorbike parade to visit the Hồng King's Temple in Cần Thơ City, out market activities, awarding the photo contest, Charm of Bà Ba, and exchanging people and dance. And now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website, kênh TV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.